Good morning, students. You all are cordially welcome in our online class conducted by Gasbury Modern Academy, Kanaigat, Sylhet. I have a great pleasure in presenting the class to you. Here I am with you, Muhammad Abu Shahimullah, Assistant Teacher in English, Gasbury Modern Academy, Kanaigat, Sylhet. Dear students, many days have passed since we met last. How are you? I hope you all are hale and hearty with your family members. I am fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. My beloved students, nowadays it is supposed that our normal life has been stopped. You know, the attack of coronavirus, it has been spread out in all over the country, not only Bangladesh. So in this session, we are conducting online class. I believe you will be much benefited from this class if you observe carefully. Dear students, let's start today's is English paper class. I would like to discuss on narration for class 9 and 10. My dear students, I have faith that you are seated with your notebook and pen to write if necessary. Now, start writing following me. Look at blackboard. Rohim said to me, I am well. Dear students, you know that this is indirect speech and this is direct speech and you have to make indirect speech. Rohim told me that he was well. Dear students, you see that there are much change between two sentences and you have to change these things to direct speech into indirect speech. You know the change said to told. The person I change into he. This is a process. So you find that in the indirect speech there are many things to change to make this indirect speech into direct speech. Today I would like to discuss about the change of pronoun. So our topic is pronoun or change the person of the pronoun. Have you written? I have to clean the blackboard to discuss another idea. He said to me, I like my job. Dear students, look on the blackboard. If you notice, you find here to change or two person may be changed. One I, this is the first person, and to my, this also first person, but their position and function are different. In the I, it is placed in the subject, and my, it is placed in the object. So, if you want to change the pronoun, you have to knowledge about personal pronoun and case. Only two things: personal pronoun and case. If you have vast knowledge on personal pronoun and case, you may change correctly the pronoun in the direct speech to make indirect speech. Dear student, don't frighten to hear my word. Now, I show you a shortcut, a simple technique to change this tough thing in narration. Now, be ready to write my following shortcut chart. Number 1, nominative catch, objective catch, and possessive catch. Dear students, you know, every pronoun has at least 1, 2, 3 forms according to their use and function. Look, I, personal pronoun I, subjective form I, and objective form me, and possessive form my. Dear students, nominative form I, objective form me, possessive form my. You have find another word, my. This is double possessive. This is called double possessive. My and mine, there is no difference in according to their meaning. We, आज, them, or their. We, आज, our, and ours. We, subjective form we, objective form us, and possessive form our, and double possessive ours. This is first person, and now you, it is second person, you, and your, double possessive yours. Here you find two words, same, you and you, but their function are different and meaning are different. This is second person, and third person, he, him, his, she, her. Dear student, here you also find two sentences about same. They, he and she, and they, them, their. Dear student, here they is the plural form of he and she. They is the plural form of he and she. Dear students, beside this form, all these pronouns has another form that is called reflexive form, such as I, me, my, mine, and myself, myself is the reflexive form. This is used in narration. So you have to know about this. Now I read out the chart. Nominative case. This word are always used in subjective form. This word always used in the sentence subjective form or subject. We use this word as a subject. We use this word as a subject, and all this word we use as an object, or that means objective form, and all this we use as a possessive form with another noun. I read out again the chart. Nominative case I, objective case me, possessive case mine, double possessive mine, we, us, our, ours. Dear students, you have to bear in mind that we is the plural form of I. We is the plural form of I. We, us, our, ours. You, your, yours. Though, you are the same, but their meaning and function are different. I said before. He, him, his, she, her, hers. They, them, their. They is the plural form of he and she. And another thing you find it. It is used for thing, and you need not it sense. Now, dear students, have you written this chart? I have to clear this chart to discuss next part. Before I clean, I repeat again. Nominative case I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, ours, you, your, yours, he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, their. Dear student, you know personal pronoun are of three types: first person, and second person, and third person, and you have some idea about it. Now write what I write on the board. He said to me, I love my work. Dear students, this is the reported speech, and here we find two pronoun. One is I and two is mine, but this is the same, I and mine, but their form is different according to their case. Their form is different according to their case. I is used as a subject. Mine is used as a possessive pronoun with a noun. So I. This is the first person. So now I would like to discuss with you about the change of first person. The change of first person. Change of the first person. Dear student, you have to notice carefully this position and function. This position and function. This is subjective form. If you find any first person in subjective form, it must change according to the subject of the reporting speech. Here, he is the subject of reporting speech or reporting verb said to. Here, he is the subject of reporting speech. So, all the first person which is used in the reported speech must be changed according to the subject of reporting speech. The first person must be changed according to the subject of the reporting speech. Dear student, have you understood what I said? Now, listen again. If here you find the first person, you change it according to the subject of the reporting speech. So I say first person must change according to the subject. First person must change according to the subject. Now the answer. He. Said to, told me. Now inverted comma, that you have to use that as a conjunction. You have to use that as a conjunction. Now I change according to the subject. If you suppose I may be he, so you use he. You use he. I change I, he, because I is placed in the subjective form and the subjective form he is he. I showed you before the chart of pronoun and their uses and the form of case according to the case. And mine. Do you understand the position of mine? Mine is placed before noun, so it is called possessive case. It is called possessive case. So the possessive case of he. So the possessive case of he is must his. Dear students, before that you have to change the tense of verb. Loved. My, his, work. Here I change to word I and mine. I repeat again. If you find in the reported speech any first person, you must change it according to the subject of the reporting speech. According to the reporting speech, I flash back to you. What is reporting speech? This is reporting speech, and he is the subject of reporting verb said to. Subject of reporting verb said to. You always remember that first person must change according to the subject of the reporting speech. Now, he said to me, we love our work. Dear students, here you find we. This is the first person, and I have shown you before the position and function according to the case. We is used as a subject in the sentence. So I say we must change into according to the subject. So here the subject he, but we is the plural number. So you find what is the plural number of he. I said before, they is the plural number for he and she. They is the plural number of he and she. They means he and she. We use he and she as singular number, and we use they as a plural number. So you can change this we. He said to, told me in that. Dear students, listen to the said to I changed into told, but nowadays you if you don't want, you can remain this position. No need to change said to nowadays. But there is the rule. If you find any object of savor, you must use told or tell. We, they. Now we change into they because we indicate he and them. Now tense love, loved. Now the fact, the student, our. This is placed before noun. So it is the possessive form. So you may find, you look, what is the possessive form? He, that means plural number. There. What? Dear student, do you understand? Every first person, you must change according to subject of the reporting verb. Though the subject may singular or plural, you have to use the rules. So the answer, he told me that they love their work. They love their work. Do you understand? Now, dear students, look, he said to me, I like my work. Here I use to first person and this must change as a rule. That means according to the subject. But here I and mine is singular form, but I have shown before the plural form. Answer: he told me that he liked his work. Do you understand? I change into he, I replace by he, and my replace by his. Now, dear students, he said, we we shall die someday. Sooner or later. Dear students, look on the board. He said, we shall die someday, sooner or later. Here, we is used as a first person and position subjective form according to the case. I say you. Every first person must change according to the subject of reporting verb. But where there is a rule, there is an exception. So this is an exception. Listen to, if we indicate the human race, if any we indicate the human race, no need to change. Do you understand? We indicate all the human race, so no need to change. Listen to again. If we indicate the human race, no need to change. So you only use the conjunction. He said that we shall die some day, sooner or later. Dear students, I repeat it again because it is an exception. If we indicate the human race, no need to change. So the answer, he said that we shall die someday, sooner or later. Dear students, have you realized what I have discussed on the board? Okay, thanks. Now, before clearing the board, I repeat again to realize you. If you find the we and if this we indicate the human race, we indicate the human race, no need to change. Now, another aspect. My father. My father said to me, we are not responsible for it. My father. Dear student, look the blackboard. I have written a tough sentence. My father said to me, we are not responsible for it. Here you see a word we that indicates the first person we. Now gauge what may be the changeable word. Gauge what will be changing word. Answer. My father told me that. Yes, students, here we no need to change because here father and me, that means I, all are included with we. That means we indicate my father and me, that means I, to both the two persons. So no need to change. Remember, if the subject indicate the subject and object, that means the subject of reporting speech and the subject of object of reporting speech. This is subject of reporting speech and this is object of reporting speech, or to object of preposition or object of preposition. If such kind of word indicate both the two persons, no need to change we. So what we can write? We. Where, my dear students, here you have to change only tense of the sentence. Tense only of the sentence. We were not responsible for it. So, dear students, bear in mind, if this kind of we indicate both the person, that means subject and object. No need to change. No need to change. Now, look. He said to me, you do not do your duty exactly. Dear students, I have written, he said to me, you do not do your duty exactly. Here, you, do you guys or know what type of person you? You is second person. So, Now I would like to discuss on the change of second person in the sentence. The change of second person. Dear students, look, if you find any second person in the sentence, you must change it according to the object of the reporting speech. According to the object of the reporting speech. Second person, you must change according to object. Here, me is the object of the reporting verb said to or object to preposition. So, answer, he told me that now you replace by me or you follow me. This is the subjective position or subjective case. This is the nominative case. So, you look, what is the subjective form of me? What is the subjective form of me? Bear in mind, I, me, mine. Such as you, and you. Me. You. I subjective form and you subjective form. So, here you have to change you to I. So, you, he. Sorry. He, him, and his. Here, subject is he and subject you. You turn into he. So you find or look, what is the subjective form of he? Dear students, this is the correct. You follow me, that means object. Object me, the position in objective form, I, me, mine. So you turn into me, so you find the position me, subjective form I. So I did not do my duty exactly. Dear students, repeat this sentence again. Here, you is the second person. Second person must change into according to the subject of the object of the repeating speech. Second person must change according to the object of the repeating speech. Now next. He said to me, he is a good man. Dear students, here you see he is used as a subject. He is third person. Now I would like to discuss on third person. Change of third person. Answer. He told me that, dear students, in the sentence third person, no need to change third person. Third person remain unchanged. That he was a good man. He told me that he was a good man, because third person no need to change. But look on the blackboard. My teacher said about me, he will first in the examination. Now, dear student, here he is used as a subject. He is the third person. But in these cases, he may be changed according to the meaning of the sentence. Answer. My teacher said about me that he may change into I, according to the meaning. I would first in the exam. Dear students, have you understand this change? It is an exception, because where there is a rule, there is an exception. So this is an exception. My dear students, today this is all for you, and hoping to next class.
এটা সেভ করিস, সেভ করে